there, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome if you're new here. On my channel, I do fragrance reviews and subscription unboxings. Today, I have 3 new scents to share my thoughts on with you. They're from the new KKW and Jet Leatham collection. But before we get into it, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like. This is their second collaboration and I did get the bundle. I will go through all 3 and then tell you which is my favorite. So as usual, KKW fragrances are always packaged beautifully. Love how this is packaged. The box opens up like this. So beautiful. And then this little vase, like, yeah, I'd say it's a vase, just sits right there in the middle, and the bottle is so cute and small. It's just tiny little pot, and at first I thought this was ceramic, but I think it's actually plastic. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And there is a little weight to it, so it just feels luxurious. They look like tiny vases, like I said, which is a cute idea, as the whole collection surrounds florals, so it goes well with it. The bundle is available for $110 and retails for $40 each, and they only come in one size, 30 ml or 1 fluid ounce. So the first one we're going to go through is Caramel Orchid, and this is it. That's her. That chocolatey. Is that chocolatey? I don't think it's chocolatey, but I love this color. I love it. And then it looks like this when it opens up. And this is not easy to come off, so you can lift it by the top. And that is what it looks like. So this one is described as a woody, musky gourmand. There are cacao, I hope that's how you said it, absolute, salted caramel, and divana at the top. The middle notes are ylang, absolute, blue heliotrope, and jasmine. And the base are vanilla tincture, cashmere woods, and musk. This one to me isn't as gourmand as expected. It's because I saw these notes and I'm like, yummy. But I do find this scent to be an interesting one. It opens up with a sweet, salted, floral note. I guess that little salty note comes from the caramel. And I also got a hint of the cacao, which is accompanied by a green note. It's a tiny green note that lingers throughout. That and I think that also comes from the divana. But then after like a minute or two, or even before that, that heliotrope, I think it's the heliotrope, it starts to take over, and then it changes the scent completely for me. Like, it just turned into a floral scent. It even took over from the caramel, which lingered. It was still there. It's still there, but it's in the background, lingering. It's just floral on the dry down. I did saw the notes and thought it was going to be chocolatey and caramel, like a delicious gourmand, like I said before, but it instead gives floral with a slight caramel. I thought caramel would have been the star of this show, but it is not. It did, however, dry down to a sweet, warm, woody, and musky scent that I must admit is quite enjoyable. I think I got at least 30 minutes on my skin, and then it turned into a skin scent after. Like, I literally have to force my skin to my nose to smell it. I think this though would be great for layering, and a cute idea popped up, and I think probably I'm going to try it with vanilla, the vanilla one from KKW, I'm gonna try it and see how well it goes with that one. I don't know. I thought about layering it, and that's the first one that came to my mind. It's okay, and this fragrance is okay, and it's not overly sweet, and I definitely think this is blind buy worthy. And next up is Rare Fig. This one is described as a floral green unisex scent. The top notes in this are blood orange, mandarin, and lemon. Middle notes are cyclamen, geranium, and green notes. And the base notes are fig, vetiver, and cedar. Now this one is very citrusy in the opening and then turns green after a few minutes. I really like the opening in this one. To me, this lasts for a minute. The citrusy green note at the top lasts for a minute or two, and then the fig took over fully. Now, I usually like fig in fragrances. I love that creaminess that it brings sometimes. But this fig, to me, to my nose, let me see if I can find the right word to describe it. It's probably not gonna be the word I'm looking for because I'm still trying to find the best way to describe it. But for right now, I'm gonna say it's stuffy. That's a way to describe it? If you understand what I mean, it's just like yes, stuffy. I don't know how else to explain it right now. I think that's what I'm going to work with, stuffy. When it dries down, there is a tiny hint of vetiver, but that fig note is prominent and turns somewhat syrupy, like maybe like half an hour on of it on skin. But it's so strong, and I don't really like how the fig is done. So I don't think I will keep this one. It's just like to me, it's not blending well with the other notes in it. Like, no, this one is not for me. Beautiful in the opening, but I don't love the transition nor the dry down. Third one in this collection is the iconic Gardenia. The top notes are honeysuckle, mandarin, and orange blossom. Mid is gardenia, tuberose, and jasmine, and the base notes are vanilla orchid, tonka bean, and sandalwood. Now let me tell you something. This one opens up beautifully. I think this one is well blended. At first spray, it's like a vibrant, bright, and creamy scent from the orange blossom and the honeysuckle. Oh my god, so beautiful. Then after a few minutes, the tuberose step forward with the gardenia in the background. You know what, I smelled it first. When I first sprayed it, I said, this smells familiar. It's really beautiful, smell familiar. I tried it again the following day, then it hit My Way, or probably My Way Intense from Giorgio Armani. See, if you love that scent, you will definitely love this one because it gives me the same vibe, and I think the notes in both fragrances are quite similar. Really beautiful. This one I think is I could say is the beast in this collection because it stood out. It was like, oh my god. It stayed in my clothes for like 8 hours. Comment in down below if you've tried this one. Comment down below if it gave you the same vibe as the Giorgio Armani My Way. The tuberose isn't sharp, it's just done right. But if you don't love tuberose, and if you didn't like My Way nor the intense, you won't like this one. This is just feminine and beautiful, and on the dry down it gets sweet and warm from tonka bean and the vanilla orchid, but the tuberose still stayed there, but it just gets sweeter and warmer, and it's not cloyingly sweet. I love it's a love for me. This one is a love because I love My Way. And like I said, it's the Beast. The other two are skin scents. You could wear to work, won't offend anyone, but this one I think it's more of an evening or night scent. So let me tell you why my least favorite. And I mean, obvious, it's probably obvious by now, it's the rare fig. I really don't like how the fig note is done. That's the least favorite, and that straight up I know I'm not gonna play around with to see if I'll warm up with it. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Then I like the caramel orchid because of the opening, but I am disappointed in the performance. Like it disappeared too quickly for me. I also think the notes aren't well blended. It's like it's kind of over there, then it's over here, then it's around there. It's not flowing properly with the caramel and the florals. Like they're clashing, and so that's why it's second. But my favorite is the iconic gardenia. They understood the assignment with this one. Like, well blended, it's beautiful. And I could say all three are safe blind buys, but I wouldn't say they are unique. So if you have a large collection, especially iconic gardenia, you will definitely have something in your collection that smells similar to it. Guys, if you like this video, then please give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care.